The greatest lesson I took away from this course is that collaboration is the bloodline to creating solutions that are realistic and have the capacity to save the world. Collaboration is something that can be used in every major, every part of life, every job. But I think in my field of interest, which is urban agriculture, I think it's unique because it's mirrored in it. Urban agriculture is something that combines things like farmers and educators and researchers, government organizations, entrepreneurs, and businesses, and they all come together. Even more schools of thought than that, but they all come together to create these systems that are really unique. And I think this collaboration is the perfect platform to utilize everything that I've learned about in this course. When one group of people who do the same thing and live the same way come together to solve problems, their solution is bound to have pitfalls. Diversity needs to be highly valued now more than ever because when we solve issues, we want the benefits to spread further than ourselves or a community or even our state or our country. We want them to reach the people of the world. Our world needs us right now, whether it's Mother Nature herself or people across the Pacific. It's in dire need and under strain in a way that it's never been before. So I think when we're looking to solve issues, our approaches have been wrong because only economists solve economy issues and biologists solve biology issues. And I think that's really where the problem lies, that it's not, government officials and biologists and economists and everything else coming together and sitting down and really just talking and seeing how somehow we're all connected on this very interesting, almost like a food web. We're just all connected and our actions are connected no matter what we do or where we are. Our actions affect people across the other side of the world and vice versa. Our actions affect things as small as an ant or a fly and vice versa. So it's important to realize that the value that we put on things, we each value it different, but really it should just be even. The economy is just as important as the biodiversity that's needed to stay in the Amazon, or our government is just as important as our food industry. So really, I think where we've made our mistakes is now is not talking and not communicating. I think we failed to communicate with each other and hear each other out and just listen. I think we've been doing a lot of talking, but no one wants to listen anymore. And I think in this way where we collaborate, I think it forces us to, even if you don't want to, you need to hear it. And you need to just be quiet for just 1 second and hear someone else's ideas, even if you don't agree with them, or even if you don't want to talk with them, you need to, because it's necessary for us really succeeding. So earlier this semester I created a mind map, and my conclusion was that there's this sweet spot where ideas and problems and solutions all intersect. And this sweet spot, I didn't really understand what encompassed it or what it means. But now that I've completed the course, I think what it really is that it's a key to success. It's when you come together and intertwine and mingle, it creates this key to success it's durable and flexible and understanding and thrives off of us understanding each other, and it understands that there's links to things that may on the surface not have anything to do with each other, but really it all is affected. So that's where really the 5 systems come in. I think the 5 systems are just the beginning of realizing that people have connections, but there's probably so many more of these system ideas out there. And when you go further into the systems, there's even more connection, and it gets to be this really convoluted place where it's hard to make out what's right and what's wrong and what to do. But when you start to really piece together all the puzzle, and I think that's where collaboration comes in, because in order to understand all the pieces, you need people who are maybe, experts on this piece or experts on that piece. but you can only put it together if everyone understands their piece and creates this big picture. Our world leaders and many of our educators fail to perceive that, things like the economy are bound to the environment. And I think this is our turn to change that, to change the mentality, to teach our kids in ways that we weren't taught, to open the discussion for it. So I hope to use every single bit of what I've learned in this course in my future. And I'm really excited for what's to come regarding the certificate. And so using at the end, my end message is that collaboration is the key to success. Collaboration is what's going to save us, and me utilizing it and spreading it in ways that people have failed to do in the past. That's how I plan to save the world. Thank you guys for everything.